New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. On behalf of the entire prayer team at New Thought Media Network, we thank you for joining us on this broadcast. You can catch New Thought Media Network prayer time at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And now, let's center ourselves in the words of Ernest Holmes. We must put meaning and belief into our prayers. It is the meaning and mindfulness that is the nexus from which our words come to life.
Good morning, everybody. So happy to be here with you on this beautiful new fall morning. So welcome to the New Thought Media Network Repair Time. I'm Gina DeGirolamo, and just want to give a shout out to everybody who's there. Good morning, Wayne. Yo, what's up? Nice to see you here. And Ursula, blessings to you. Thanks for joining me this morning. And Laura, so glad you're here. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Fantastic. And Sunshine, I just love saying your name. I love seeing it come up in the feed. It's fantastic. It's a great reminder. Yes, let's all have sunshine in our life. So if you're new and you're joining us for the first time, and first of all, I do want to invite anybody who's watching to share this right now. Start a watch party and we can all pray together and just start the morning off beautifully. But if you are new, what we do here is we do affirmative prayer. So we do not beg or plead with God. We don't believe that God doles out treats in any way. We believe that we connect to God and we affirm that through our prayer work. So that's what we're going to do today. And today, being the 23rd of September, is the second day of fall. Yesterday was the first day of fall, really. It was the fall equinox at 6:31 a.m. Pacific time. And I was so blessed to be in a vineyard yesterday morning at 6:31, watching these beautiful grapes being picked and seeing the fruits of the labor over the spring and the summer coming out. And it was a great experience. And I'm super excited about today. And what I want to share with you today is I have this little book called Pocket Full of Miracles. My wife, BJ, gave it to me several years ago, actually when we first met. And it's written by Joan Borisenko. It's a great little daily reader. She's a wonderful PhD in metaphysician. And so what she talks about for the September 23rd is, she says, she gives a little seed thought and then she does a little prayer. And she writes that with the passage through equinox, the gates of the underworld are open and the great cosmic cellar cleaning can begin. In the Jewish tradition, the high holy days of Rosh Hashanah, the New Year, and Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, fall at about the same time. So during the 10 days between the two holidays, they say it is said that the gates of heaven are open. These days of deep, unflinching soul searching are the holiest days of the Jewish year. Unfinished issues are unearthed and resolved. One admits one's wrongs to self, others, and God, making amends where necessary, and giving forgiveness where appropriate. One's conscience is cleaned and the soul is freed to ascend through heaven's gates. I love this whole concept. There's so many good things in here. First of all, I love the idea that there's this time period between the two holidays where like the gates are open for us to really spend some time and go within. And it's a great period where we can reflect. And I like the idea of making amends for ourselves, looking within. You know, one of the wonderful things about the New Thought Media Network but New Thought overall. And Ernest Holmes, the teaching of Ernest Holmes is, we can start anew at any moment, any time. So anything that we might be holding heavy in our heart that maybe we made a mistake, or we all do it. We all make mistakes as human beings, but we can always make amends, and we can always forgive ourselves. We can forgive others. And this is a really good time for reflection. The days are going to start to get shorter, the sunlight, and we're going to go into the darker evenings, or the longer evenings, I should say. And it's kind of like we're preparing just to go within and go into a little hibernation. And it's a wonderful time for us to go within to ourselves and really look inside, spend a little bit more time meditating, spend a little bit more time journaling, reflecting, seeing where we might be able to help out more or allow God to flow a little bit further. And I love the idea of cleanliness. Personally, I've been feeling really scattered the last few days. I started practitioner classes this Sunday. I have some great work that I'm doing with a winery, and that's why I was in a vineyard yesterday. I get to do photography and video and experience that whole, like I said, the harvest was wonderful. I also have a nonprofit that I haven't shared yet on this broadcast, but it's called Healing Heart TV, and I create and curate inspiring media for people to heal, just like we're doing here on New Thought Media Network. We're providing content that's good for our soul, because there's plenty of content out there that distracts us and disturbs us. And so this is also a good time to go within, check within yourself. Well, how are you taking it in? Stay informed, important. Does something call to you to be of service? Does something call to you that's happening in the world? Do you want to help others who are dealing with quarantine or coronavirus or Black Lives Matter, or do something to help the truth to be spread across the internet instead of just repeating and not fact checking and things like that? So personally, I'm going to spend today just gently looking at what it is I have in my mind and allowing it to just settle down a little bit, take some internal looking at what it is my mind is busy with, and really see where I want to put my attention. So her little prayer here, it says, "Divine Beloved, I rise with a grateful heart on this fall morning. I'm ready to let go of the regrets, resentments, and unconscious acts and attitudes that separate me from you and others. I open the door of my heart and invite you in. Sweep me clean that I may wake up to the love and joy that are my own true nature. Sweep me clean so that my life can be a blessing to others and to you." So yeah, sweep me clean, sweep my mind clean. So we can do that now. We could spend a little time within together, and let's just sweep any cobwebs or any distractions from our mind. So I'm going to invite everybody to just take a deep breath in with me right now, wherever you're at, and just close your eyes, settle in. There's nothing to do. There's nothing that needs your attention right now other than yourself and your inner being. And as we settle in, we know and we recognize that there really truly is one God, one spirit, and one divine energy that's everywhere present. And this presence is love and joy and compassion, creativity, empathy. And we know that it is a source that has created every single one of us, every single thing on this planet. The trees, the birds, the fish, the mountains, the streams, the beautiful grasslands, the human beings, all the faces. Just let them cross your mind right now, those visuals of so many unique, beautiful faces that God shows up in. It's even in the inanimate objects, because as they've passed through the human hand, that was an idea that was planted by God in someone's mind. And we all have that. It's in every cell of our being, and we can never be separate from it. We are absolutely it right now. We can never be separate from these beautiful characteristics, just like every single thing in the ocean that is in the water is in one drop of the water. Everything it is made of. And we are those little droplets. And together we are a mighty ocean. So we just allow our minds today to settle. We let the dust settle. We do a little sweeping. Clean out anything that's not serving us. We let it go. And as we take in the messages of the world, we choose what we allow into our space. So these days, these sacred days, the high holy days in the Jewish faith, we can partake even if we haven't practiced that faith. And we could say what we are allowing into our house and also what we are spreading out in the world. We allow our minds to be cleansed. We make amends with ourselves. God doesn't worry about any of that. It's our own human thoughts that create that. And so we just let that go. And we know that whatever's pulling at us, we get to spend some time and think, is this a God-given idea or thought or process or something that needs to be addressed? Or is this just the busyness of humanity? And as we go within and get quiet and still, we have a knowing inside, and the answer is there. So I just know for myself that this is what happens today. And I invite you all to join in with me in that. Go within today. Spend some time. Do some inventory. Know that God is there. I know this to be the truth. I know that every choice I make is a conscious choice. And that higher power is working through me as me to create good. So I'm so grateful for this opportunity to recognize the truth of who we are, to recognize the truth of Spirit living through me, as you, in your face, in my face, in our expressions, in our words with each other. I'm so grateful to witness the beauty of fall, the changing of the season, the shift, the subtleness of it, and then seeing it manifest in the beautiful colors of the trees, and the changing of the light, the angle of the sun. What a magnificent planet we live on, and it's such a blessing. I'm so grateful to be part of it right here, right now. And so knowing that this is all true, these words that I've spoken for all of us, and the words that are in your mind also are being spoken into the law of mind. So we allow that law of cause and effect to take place, and we let Spirit do it. We let Spirit work through us, and we take our hands off and release and let go and trust in the manifestation of the greatness of God. So with a grateful heart, I just release this prayer into the universe and know that all is well. And together we can all say, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I feel calmer. I hope you do too. So I just want to let you know that if you have something that's heavy on your heart, a special prayer, you could share it in the comments, but you can also send it to your prayer request to prayer@ntmedia.org, and our prayer team will definitely pray over your prayers for you, and know that you have a great team here to support you. And also, speaking of support, we are supported by your donations, and we're so grateful for the donations that you've given us so far to keep this broadcast going. You know, since Reverend Robert started this, I'm not even sure when it actually started. I think it was sometime in March. But in any case, we're able to have somebody here every morning, every evening, and we also create some wonderful events. And so your donations mean a lot. Your donations go far in the world and spread good consciousness. And you can send them to paypal.me/New Thought Radio. And it does good work in the world. So let's talk about a little bit of the good things that we've got going on. And let me just check in here in the chat. Yes, thank you, Wayne. Love like water. I love that. Oh, this is so sweet. Thank you so much, Reverend Robert. You rock. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's see, Laura, thank you. Ursula, and so it is, and so it is. Isn't it great? We're all, and so it ising together. And that's how we create a new world. So let me get back in here and share a few announcements. So we have on Saturday, September 26th, that's this Saturday, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. in the UK. And we are across the pond coming together over the internet with Nathan Aswell here in the US and Laura Topper and Jason Salmon in the UK. It looks like it's going to be a wonderful live concert. So we're looking forward to that. That's this Saturday. Then we've got the midweek meditation Wednesdays, which happens right before this prayer. If you missed it this morning, you could check it out next Wednesday, 7 a.m. Mountain Time. I think Reverend Robert takes care of that. It's live on Facebook and YouTube. And if you haven't already, please go to the YouTube channel and like our channel and share the good word that way, because not everybody's on Facebook. And yeah, it looks like that's it. Just a few announcements today. So I'm so happy for being here with you. Happy fall. Go within, be calm, do some cleansing, and we will see you tonight. Someone will be on tonight to pray with you. Have a beautiful day.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then, peace and blessings.